3. Morning everyone, welcome. Morning baby Raphael. I'll have to say this, Nanny Eileen loves you. Anyway, before we start, I'm going to put a bubble of white of protection around us individually and around us as the soul family group that we are. And just a little bit of my normal words before we start. This pandemic, of all the things that it's done, it's made us all reflect on our priorities in life. It's made us all realise that our family is important, that our health is our wealth. It's nothing to do with money. And also just this fact that your mind hasn't got to have a job to do all the time. It can just do nothing. And I know for a lot of people that's the most random thing, but the beauty of doing nothing with your mind is it teaches you to clear your mind and to relax. It allows your mind the freedom to not know what it's got to do next. And like your body, your mind needs resting too. So if you allow this to happen, if you allow your mind to break from its hectic routine, it comes back stronger, clearer, more creative, right, and more focused. So don't be frightened to just not do anything with your mind. It's actually a really good healing attribute, and it's what will help keep your body and soul healthy. Now, I've decided this week that I'm going to give you a task to do every week. And these tasks, they're not important, they're not failing or not failing, but they are there to help you to improve yourself, because we all need improving. So, your task for this week is to not talk about anybody. As soon as someone comes up in your subject, or you're just talking about things in sort of general, and someone comes up, we all got to add our pennies worth. This week, restrain. Try not to put any negative stuff on anybody that you know. So any time that you're starting to talk about someone, oh, got to put that in the dustbin. And that's because that's where it belongs. So that's your quest for this week. I hope you don't mind me doing this, but I just thought, you know, we all need to improve. There's nothing wrong with improving. Right, so now we're going to go off on our beautiful meditation. So sit nice and comfortable where you are. 3 deep breaths before we start. And off we go on our path up into the woods. It's a gentle slope upwards to get to the woods, but it doesn't tire us. It actually makes us feel healthier, because we can feel our breath changing as we walk. We're noticing the air, the sunshine, the flowers, the animals. There's an appreciation of life. I think we were always too busy to appreciate all the gifts of life that we've all got, and they're there just for the taking. And as we go up our road, we come to our first dustbin. This week's got quite a lot of stuff to be put in it. Some weeks are easier to cope with than others, and I think with the stress of going back to work and trusting what the government are actually telling you makes it for uneasy living. So all those thoughts, all those fears, all those worries, put them in a dustbin. All the times that you haven't behaved as good as you could, or you feel that you've let yourself down a bit with your reaction to stuff, let it all go. You don't need to own it for all of your life. It just was something that happened there and then. So put them thoughts, all those negative emotions, those fears and paranoias, put them in the dustbin. Put that lid on really tight, and off we go. We already feel lighter in our step just from doing our weekly offload. Didn't really realise life could be so simple, but it actually is. We're the ones that make it complicated. So we wend up the road, the butterflies and the dragonflies. They make our hearts soar when we see them. There is a connection. We've got back our connection with nature. And as we approach our beautiful family tree, we know that we're really special to be allowed this. And we go in our secret entrance. And each of us goes to our own sacred space within that tree. A space where we feel really safe. We don't have to worry about anything when we're in our tree, because it's there to nurture us and nourish us mentally and physically and spiritually and emotionally. And this week we're being transported through the tree, up through the boughs, out through the leaves, up into the atmosphere. And we rise really high in the sky. We're not frightened, we feel totally safe to be as high as what we are, and we're all looking down on the earth. Poor Mother Earth she's really having it hard. She has really had it hard. It's almost like she wants to flick us off for the annoyances that we are. But we're going to send our love and our healing to everywhere and everyone. There's no prejudice. There's no judgment. Just a freedom to send our love, unadulterated love, out there to the world, because it needs us to be doing this. So open your heart chakra right up and give all that love that I know that you've got there to give. And I'll be back in a few minutes after we've finished our work. work is done for today. And we're going to come back. Before we come back, we just glance round everywhere. Tiers upon tiers, layers upon layers, thousands and thousands of light workers and angels doing exactly the same work as what we're doing. And it's like, it's our family. So we come back down. We allow the tree to bring us back through its leaves, through the boughs, back down into the body of the tree, into our own sacred space within that tree. Put your hands on your hearts, each of you. Put your hands on your heart, give yourself a little bit of healing before we come back. Be proud of yourselves for the work that you're doing. We thank the tree, and the tree thanks us back, because we're both dependent on each other. Well, there's praise and love from the tree for us today to take back home with us. And as we come out of our entrance in the tree, we can't resist just turning around and giving that tree a hug. And we went down the path, past the brown dustbin, the dustbin of shame that we visit just on the odd occasion, and past our favourite dustbin, the dustbin of grey, of our negative rubbish that we carry around with us. It's so good to have something so easy just to get rid of it. And we walk down the path, and we skip down the path, because there's a happiness and a lightness about us today that we all enjoy. And as we're walking, we're having our hands out like normal, absorbing the energies that the earth gives us for free, that stuff that keeps us in balance, keeps us healthy. And we eventually come back to the chair that we started our journey off. 3 deep breaths. Bring yourself back to the now. Well done, all of you. You're back. Right, card for today. I can't help it. I love these cards so much. I have to keep using them. Nature's Whispers. Angela Hartfield, and the artwork Josephine Wall. It's the artwork that does it for me, this. Beautiful cards. And every time they're really random, I just shuffle these and pull a card out. And every week they've been about something that we're doing. This week, let's see if I can get it all in. I'm not very good at this, as you've noticed. Be your best self always. And it reminds me of a story of my eldest son Dustin. When he was young, he used to go to grammar school, and he used to come home with this maths homework that no one could help him with, like no one else could help him with. And I used to do these endless things of going to school in his maths. Oh, well, he's not a great mathematician, really. Like, he's coming 28th and 29th in his class. And I always used to say to him, Dust, did you do as good as you could, darling? Did you try the best that you could? And he always used to say to me, yes, I did, Mum. And I go, well, that's good enough for me. I don't care where you come in the class, as long as you're trying your best. And I think if we all try our best to be better than we are today, it's as good as it gets. There's nothing more to have other than that. So don't beat yourself up over stuff that you can't help. Just enjoy life. It's not so complicated. And we're just ending on that story. In the 3rd year of maths school, my son got a different maths teacher who opened his mind up like that. And in the end, he was becoming 1st and 2nd in his class at maths. And that certainly weren't anything to do with me and Tony. But it just shows you, if you keep trying, you'll get where you need to go. So I'm going to tell you a a story. I told you that I would be revealing all my warts and everything about myself in these meditations, because that's how they're running for me. Several years ago, when I first got into the world of computers, I found myself doing a personality quiz on it. And in every aspect of my life, I'm confident, I'm outgoing, I'm this, that and the other. But my own picture of me was absolutely dismal. I'm almost embarrassed to even think about it now. And I realised then I had to take all the negative stuff that I'd said about myself, like, oh God, you're so stupid, you're, just normal stuff that you say about yourself, but what actually helps to keep your spirit down. I decided then I would try my best to take them out of my vocabulary. And because I'm doing this work now, right, and because I do listen to my own videos, because it's almost like they're being done by someone else. I can't explain to you anymore, but because I've been doing these videos and because I've been receiving so much love from all of you and so many beautiful words that you've all written to me, I feel I've had major traumas, like all of us had. I've had major traumas in my life, and I've held them all my life, and I feel them lifting away. I have to thank you, because it's happening because of you, because you make me feel loved. And I think if you have that power in your life to make someone feel so loved, man, that's what a gift you've got. And most of us don't even realise these type of things that we do. What amazing gifts that we all hold within, and we can all help each other to get rid of our daily hang-ups. Right? We can all help each other. So don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. Do your best to achieve more every day when you wake up. It don't matter if even it's a titchy, tiny, weeny little bit that you do a little bit better than you did yesterday. But again, don't beat yourself up if you haven't reached your targets, because they could possibly be too high. Just take it day by day, that every day you're going to be a little bit better than yesterday. You're going to be a little bit happier than yesterday, and it will happen for you. I'm telling you, it will happen. It's as easy as that. Right, so thank you to our beautiful nurses and doctors and care workers and everyone and anyone that's out there still helping us all. Again, each week I'm going to say this: those that don't seek the glory of reward and recognition, those that just do it to do it, well done you, because you've left your ego behind to be able to do that. So thank you, nurses and doctors. You've just been so brilliant through all this pandemic, and I hope that we all come out of it the other side. Well, I mean, we will all come out of it the other side, but don't be frightened. Close down your energy centres now that we're finishing working. Your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your sacral, your solar. No, your sacral and your solar and your sacral and your root chakra. Not shut them, just close them down like that. Put your cloak round, put your hood up, get yourself to feel protected to go out there. And please trust your own intuition, what you're doing out there, because we've all got to take responsibility for our own actions nowadays. And don't be frightened to be out there, but just make it as hard for that bug to get into you. If you don't feel safe in a situation, walk away from it. Don't moan about the masks. It's irrelevant. If it makes you feel better, that's great. So just get on and enjoy living. Enjoy your life. So thank you very much for coming again. Once again, I'll ask you to please share these videos. I actually know that they do important work. Not to everyone, and not for everyone, obviously, but whoever they are for, it's valuable work. So please share it if you can. Again, I keep them on YouTube. Can I say it this week? Eileens Crystal Singing Bowl Meditations. You'll find all of my meditations under there if you need to refer back to you. I am actually going to start doing some courses and workshops and just little things. I'm going to be doing tarot meditation, a development group, both online and in real life. If there's any interest from any of you, just inbox me and I'll see if we can get some little groups going. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. It's supposed to be 12 o'clock Monday every week. Thank you so much for coming. I love you all. Bye then. Have a great week. And don't forget, your health is your wealth. So be careful out there. Stay safe and be alert. Love ya. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. I keep wanting to call him oh, God. I keep wanting to call him Gabriel as well. So maybe that's your next baby's name. But bye-bye, baby Raphael. Nanny Eileen loves ya. And I think all the world loves ya. See you next week.